Hi, I'm Amy Corral. I'm a licensed mental health counselor with a specialization in expressive arts therapy, and on the Pedi team at Good Shepherd Community Care, I'm an art therapist. So a lot of people wonder, what is an art therapist? They know what an artist is. They often think of a professional person who maybe paints or draws or makes sculptures or takes photographs for a living and maybe has their things hanging in a gallery or a museum. That's like a studio artist. And you know what a therapist is? A therapist is someone you can talk to about hard feelings. So I'm an art therapist, meaning that I like to play with the way that we can use art to think about our feelings, to think about ideas that we're having, but mostly I like to use art with people to help our brains to play. Because it's my idea that when our brains can play, we can be more flexible about things that are hard. And it gives us more ideas about ways to feel better when things are feeling down or stuck. So for an example of a way that I like to play, I thought I might read to you guys from a book by one of my favorite artists. His name is George Rodrigue, and he's from Louisiana, just like I am. And he plays with the idea of a creature he calls Blue Dog. And Blue Dog isn't always blue, and he definitely isn't always in the same place. He kind of travels around and becomes different colors and goes to different places. So Rodrigue wrote a book. It's called Why is Blue Dog Blue? As you can see, I'm a super big fan of Rodrigue. I have his book. He signed it for me, which was super special. I have his painting. I love it. He says, "Hello, my name is George and I am an artist. I have been painting since I was 5 and I like to paint pictures of things I like. One of my favorite things to paint is Blue Dog. But why is Blue Dog blue? Artists don't have to paint things the way that they really are." That is one of my favorite things that he says. Artists don't have to paint things the way that they really are. You could even paint a bunch of shapes and think of it as a beautiful landscape. It doesn't have to look exactly the way it is. He says, "I can use my imagination to paint my own world. I can paint a dog in any color I can imagine. So why is Blue Dog blue? Well, the truth is, Blue Dog isn't always blue. Sometimes Blue Dog is red. It's like in my painting by Rodrigue, I have some red dogs. Other times I paint him yellow, or I paint him blue. Sometimes I paint Blue Dog green. Other times I paint Blue Dog orange. I never paint Blue Dog purple, except when I do. I can paint a Blue Dog rainbow. But most of the time I paint Blue Dog blue. Which brings us back to the same question, why is Blue Dog blue? Maybe it has to do with what I think about when I paint. This is another thing I love that Rodrigue says. So how we're feeling at the time that we make something can tell us something about how we're feeling, or just record how we're feeling in the moment and we can think about it later. He says, "What color do I paint Blue Dog when I'm fishing? salmon. What color do I paint Blue Dog when I want a hot dog? Mustard. This one looks good. What color do I paint Blue Dog when I want to bake a pie? Cherry. What color do I paint Blue Dog when I want to go to the beach? Tan. What color do I paint Blue Dog when I fall into the swamp? Moss green. Look at how funny it is. He imagines that Blue Dog gets an alligator tail when he falls into the swamp. What other colors can I paint Blue Dog? Paw prints of all these different colors with these amazing names like alabaster, periwinkle, burgundy, turquoise, chocolate, avocado. Very pretty, but still not blue. Why is Blue Dog blue? Why? Look in the sky. Blue Dog is everywhere, just like the sky. That is why. So I'll give you guys the link to the George Rodrigue Foundation, and you can print up a Blue Dog of your very own. Or if you don't have a printer, you can take a piece of white paper and put it against the light of the computer, and you or someone you love can trace it for you. And then you'll have a Blue Dog of your very own. You could color Blue Dog with all sorts of things like markers, watercolors, crayons, even food if you wanted to. Or you can imagine if you don't want to color or you don't have colors at your home, putting Blue Dog in different places and what his life would be like if, for example, you put him in the window of your house. What would he see? Who would he see passing by? Or you could put him next to your TV and imagine what it would be like, what kind of shows he might like to watch. Or you could even play a game with him and have someone hide him around your room and try to find him each day. There's so many ways that you can let your imagination play with even the simplest thing. And that's why I love being an expressive arts therapist and being an art therapist on this team. I hope that we get to play together in person really soon. But until then, I hope this helped you get to know me a little bit better. And I'm so glad I got to share one of my favorite artists with you. Have a great day and keep playing, keep creating.